Hello everyone, welcome back to Touhoumon of the World. Last time we got ourselves a newest team member, El Sukia. Rock fighting. Some really great stats, we haven't checked on stats for a little while, but she in fact does have great attack, highest of anyone on our team. Is really fast, I mean not the fastest, but decently fast. And not too shabby defenses. Moves are Ancient Power, which of course is Ancient Power. Rock Slide, pretty decent rock type move. Oni Binding, which is Grudge, which is terrible. And then Cross Chop. I did do a tiny bit of grinding to get some levels up, since I did notice we were kind of behind a little bit. So, back on this route, I haven't really done anything yet. I walked to the farthest point without any trainers that we have gone. So, in this house, right on Route 12, you get the super rod. It tells you to go catch a sea hyena. You want to see the biggest sea hyena you could get. No, what am I doing? This is a water type route. Pivot won't be too much of use here. Well, actually no, these are bird trainers. This one is. But he says he's electric type, so maybe Suiko is correct to use. Yeah, he's electric. I guess Iku is also sort of thematically correct for this route, as she is an ore fish, so I guess water and fish go together. Though to be fair, she normally is swimming above the clouds. I don't know if she just lives above the clouds, so I'm not sure exactly if being by water is thematically the best place for her, but Kanto doesn't exactly have a place above the clouds for Iku to live. And there's Kaneko. Don't exactly get why she's on this route. I guess just because they need an electric type for this guy. Could have given him Chiryuri. Sorry. Alright. Next up, we have Andrew with his Kisume. Hopefully we can now start dealing damage to these things. No, still be a 2-hit KO, but maybe not even with the defense boost. Suiko is not hitting very hard. Okay, there we go. Got another one. Oh, wow. Yeah, mud shot should finish it off. Easy peasy. Alright. So. Hello. I found a Carlos in a cave once when spelunking. Carlos being the speed increasing item, by the way. But yeah. So, she just kind of mentioning, hey, you can find hidden items everywhere. Oh, a sea Byakurin. Byakurin is a psychic type, oddly enough. And has recover, apparently. That's annoying. That's more like it. We'll be seeing a little bit more of her when we fight Sabrina in the psychic type gym. Oh no, another Byakurin. You know what? I'm gonna use Amelia. I know I don't wanna. I wanna keep my Pokemon around Bunker around the same level, which is why I obviously got them all up to level 50-ish. But honestly, I'm not a fan of fighting Byakurins right now. As Byakurin is the more all-rounded psychic type. So it's a bit harder to kill than Patchy, even though it doesn't hit as hard. And that's just a bit annoying, so I want Amelia to take it down. Not level 51 yet, and we get Komachi out. Okay. Huh, the funny thing is that, Amelia's good against Komachi as well. I think we've seen Komachi already. Ghost Water. Hit it with a Shockwave. Should deal a decent amount. As I mentioned earlier, Imarissa is quite powerful once you get it an actual move. Not that Shockwave is our desired final move. I wonder, could I buy T-Bolt? Maybe I could have bought T-Bolt from the Super Mall. Oh, I got another Bird Maniac. This guy likes Aya. Alright. Thankfully, he uses this terrible move. Hopefully, it doesn't flinch. Yeah, it did like 2 damage. And that doesn't one-shot it, sadly. But it did lower its accuracy. Of course, we see just another speed boost character. It's like, what, 6 Bonko with speed boost in this game? Man, Suiko's actually taking a beating here. Hatate? That is such a weird name to try and pronounce. Okay. Jeez, I don't know why this thing... Oh gosh. That's a big attack drop. I don't know why this thing has Wish, but that sucks because now it's going to fully heal. Wish is a delayed heal. You spend 1 turn to set up your Wish, and the next turn, whatever Bonka is out, or in case Pokemon, whatever Pokemon is out, they will heal for half of the user's HP. So in Pokemon, it's used a lot with the high HP Pokemon. Comes out, uses it, and like they have like 500 HP because they're like Blissey or whatever. And so, yeah, and then, so half that is like 250, and they switch into something that needs a heal. It has like 250 maximum HP, so it switches into that. The Wish comes down and heals them for 250 HP, and heals them all the way up to full. Alright, with that gone, we finally got past this guy. And let's say we switch out. I don't want to hear that annoying beeping anymore. Vivid needs a level, so we can all be level 50. Actually, since we're so close, I'm just going to skip past these trainers and go to them later. Okay, this is not the correct path like I thought. Whew, okay. Got a long way to go back to get to these next few fights, but that'll be worth it. You gotta make it past you. And you. And behind you. Okay, thank goodness. No, medicine. Hey, medicine. Well, we can flamethrower you. Wow, we actually get a ton of EXP for that. I was grinding earlier and we're getting like no EXP from battles. There was a bunch of sea mistias that gave about 200 EXP. Let's see what this one gives. Alright, this one takes 2 hits to take down, but... I really like this Ramu theme. This one gives 700, okay. That's only like 300% more almost. Alright, so now we finally hit Sekichiku City. I am bad with Japanese, I'm sorry. As you can see, this town also does have, in fact, a gym. And there's a bunch of different things we can do in this town. For starters, I think I'd like to go back and fight some of those trainers. But as you can see, down here we have Route 19, which connects back to the ocean. You're the move deleter. You can delete moves, including HMs. So if you're accidentally taught cut to something, you can go here. I don't think there's anything in there. So, in this house, you got another fishing dude. So, you can get a good rod. It's not as good as the super rod that we got at the start of this episode, but it's okay. And there's a fishing spot back here. Just in case you want to fish. But the main house that we want to go in is this one. We see a boulder blocking a item. If we talk to this guy, he is... Okay, I know what he's saying. It's one of those things where unless you've probably heard what he's saying before, you wouldn't actually know. So I won't spoil it. But in this enclosure, we have a lot of rare bonka. Last word Shiki-Iki, aka L-Iki. Last word Alice, L-Alice. Extra Advent Moku, EA Moku. That one's really good, as I mentioned. We got El Suico. A Pokemon. El Marissa? Yep, El Marissa. The El Ryzen? Yep. And that's it for the enclosed ones. But Yeah, this is a safari game where you can go in there and you can catch a bunch of really rare stuff. If you call Ketemas rare, that's pretty much half of what shows up. Though, sadly, you're not actually going to be able to acquire any of those rare last word Bonka inside the safari game. There are a couple actually decent Bonka to pick up inside the safari game, and we will have to go there because there is some there is a required item in there actually, the same exact one as in the other game, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Alright, we got mine, Yuki. Oh, why did I use Double Edge? I should have used Flamethrower. This thing's weak to fire. This might not even kill it. It did, but I took a lot of damage for that. Well, at least I should be able to Flamethrower the Shiuka, assuming I don't mess up my input. There we go. That should give me some decent EXP. Now, I know I don't want to go back because I don't want to spend a lot of time just running around this episode. I'm going to get some stuff done. However, I do feel that it is necessary that we make a trip back. We might as well do it now. Because I was actually thinking maybe we could use an item to heal instead of having to go back, but then I remembered we didn't have any items. So why not pick some up? I won't use any to heal because we're already back here. Might as well go grab the Poke Center. But, oh, okay, they don't have healing items. And I don't need revives. Well, screw you too. Should have stocked up back in Gensokyo. Whatever, we'll reach Gensokyo eventually. Whenever I feel like going back there. I have Fly, so I can return anytime I want. Just fly back to my hometown, go through the Gap Zone, and boom. Easy peasy. In fact, as soon as I finish clearing out these next two routes, I should probably go back and do that since I'm kind of over-leveled for the challenges that we're facing there. As the game is supposed to have you go back and forth between Kanto and Gensokyo quite a bit, but I've just been mostly ignoring that and just hanging around in Kanto a bunch. Because honestly, I don't really care for Kanto that much since I've been here in so many Pokemon games that I kind of just want to get it over with and then headbound back to Gensokyo and do everything there at once. Plus, it's a lot simpler having to remember all the different things that I did there. Or I could just do them all at once. And that's a lot simpler for me. Since, we have two tomes. One we turned in that I completely keep forgetting that we turned in. In fact, my first playthrough of the game, I was panicking that I was missing one of the tomes because I forgot I turned it in. And then we just picked up the golden tome from Marissa a couple episodes ago. Or last episode. I don't remember which one it was. Oh yeah, it was a couple episodes ago. Ooh, that's not good. And then it perish-songed. Okay, I get this thing's a singer, but why does it have perish-song? This is scary. No, I won't switch out yet. That isn't what I wanted. Alright. Oh, I really wish I could stay in, but I can't. Time to show off El Sukia. Now, El Sukia obviously looks a lot more cool when we're using her than when we're fighting against her. I don't know why, but the sprite for the opponent's El Sukia just looks kind of derpy. But I like when we're using Elsukia. So I'm gonna bring back Vivid just because I want us to all be level 50 for once. 50 just seems like a nice round number to have everything. Assuming that we don't get flinch, we only really take like 6 plus 3, that's 9 damage, okay. Not bad, but we did get flinch, so that's bad. Just took 9 free damage and it gets a speed boost. That should be another 9, yep, another 9 damage. Alright. What's it gonna do now? Soar. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Let's probably do like 50. Or crit and kill me. Well, so much for, so much for reaching level 50. I know since Vivid is not exactly on the level of extra, it's going to be a bit harder, but I do intend to use her fully. She still was doing slightly more work than Chin, even though Chin did a ton of work right there at the end. We also had the typing problem, which is why I got rid of Chin. And now he has something to fight off against flying types. Something to fight off against steel types, against dark types. Against a lot of types that we won't need to fight against. But that we'll want for later in the game. Because trust me, while they may not be useful in Kanto, they'll be useful in Gensokyo later. But I guess rock is still good against fire. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's why I got rid of Chin, and we still have Vivid. We'll get rid of Vivid. Actually, might probably just get rid of Vivid whenever we replace our entire party, because that won't be too long from now. I say it'll probably be another, like, 10 hours from now. I do wonder what our current playtime is at. We must be quite a ways in. I mean, I don't know. Each video's been a little average around 30 minutes. This is going to be the 32nd episode, I believe. Which means we'll only have about 16 hours. Which isn't that much compared to the fact that my Gabatotoro playthrough is already at like 39, 40 hours. Man, that's like 80 episodes. Because those are all 30 minutes as well. It can't be that. I don't know, but I do have over 30 hours. Have I really recorded like 60 episodes? Holy crap. Yeah, we have Tokiko. I really wish there was an L Tokiko. I know Tokiko is appeared in all of like, what, 3 panels of one book. But I mean, it's just one of those characters that people just for some reason liked, kinda, just like Kokuma. Just like, hey, there's a character that has no importance to literally anything. Well, I'm not interested in her. I'll figure out how to just put her in my fan game. And thus she has been in quite a few fan games. Tokiko was even in Labatotoro 2, the plus disc at least. Which is actually quite impressive, seeing as there's only like, what, 54 characters in there? And which makes it which means that a lot of characters got left out, but for some reason, not Tokiko. Magetsu. I forgot what typing Magetsu is. Well, it's just gonna switch out to Kana. Hey, Kana. Eat fire. Ooh, and then it perish songs. That's not nice. Well, at least it's ghost type, so it makes sense that it has Perish Song, but this thing should be dead, and we'll just switch out. Unless we get the boost. If we get the boost, then I might stay in, but we didn't. So I'm going to switch out into Elsukia. I'm thinking Magetsu's probably like normal, maybe. I'm thinking of like Luis is normal, but I don't know about Magetsu. So I'm just going to cross chop it and see. It missed. And we get an encore, so well, let's hit it this time. There we go. Oh, it's clearly something weak to fighting. Alright, I think we'll finish off these two girls here and then we'll call it a day. Another Magetsu. Let's hope that since this one isn't evolved, we can actually two-shot it. The other one took less than half. Ooh, this one took exactly half. Okay, Gengetsu, what last time was... oh, that was C Gengetsu that was really squishy, though. Oh, this one is too, okay. The burn might even kill it. That's nice. White Wings shouldn't do too much because it's burned. And if it gets the boost, which... hey, we haven't gotten the boost like once, but it got it just now. Anyways, hopefully the burn should kill it because it does percent HP damage, not based on defense, so... yep. I'm actually going to bring Patchy out. Patchy has the least EXP. See, as I mentioned, all those wild bone cut were only giving me like 1 or like 200 EXP, so yeah, it wasn't exactly the best place for grinding. Oh man, this thing is bulky as bulk. Probably has a ton of HP as well. Maybe not as much as orange, but still, quite a bit. And there we go. Patchy gets her little tiny chunk of EXP. This isn't about winning or losing for me. Well, it isn't about that for me either. I just like the experience of learning how to get better. And having fun playing the game. That's why I'm doing this. Not because I actually care if anybody's watching these videos, but because it's fun to play a game and record it. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky with our White Wings this time and get the boost. Or we could just crit and kill, that's also fine. I don't need a boost. We didn't get it anyways. I was going to give Patchy some EXP, but it's my... let's flamethrow it down. Lots of Mai's and Yuki's. Surprised. What is it with this route and having the old PC 98 characters? Well, we haven't seen any Shinki or Sariel yet, though. That would be interesting, if you just, like, went into a random route and just, like, a trainer just like, hey, look, I have Sariel, and you're just like, okay, I guess a random trainer has the equivalent of a legendary. I don't know. What is the equivalent of legendaries? I guess, like, yeah, Sariel would be one. And then I guess the other ones would be like... I don't know, because they have like the DEs instead of legendaries in this game. And it's like, yeah, I think it's only Sariel and the fourth Prism River sister. Forgot her name. It starts with an L, just like Lyrica and Lunasa. Oh, I'll look it up later. I have it on my other file. Anyways, I think that's enough for today. Next time we'll finish up that route, and we'll probably move on to the other route that you could take to get over here. Since, as you can see clearly on this map, there is in fact this route over here, Route 18, 17, and 16 that can go here. So after we finish Route 15 and 14, then we'll head on back and do those routes. And then we'll finish up going through the Safari Zone and other stuff. But until then, like I said, I think that's enough for today. Until next time, see ya.